Hello and welcome to Reality TV Cringe.
Wow.
I'm one of your hosts, Delia, and I'm here with my real tight homegirl and my daughter-in-law, the beautiful, the resplendent, the gorgeous.
That's me.
We are here to talk sister wives.
I don't even know what we're going to talk about this week.
We are still in our rewind era. This is the last
Shit.
rewind episode we're going to be doing for season 7 because y'all know next week we're going back into the breach with Sister Wives 20.
God.
And
Special Forces.
And Special Forces. And Special Forces.
Gosh.
That's this week.
Yeah, bitch.
I'm excited about all of that, but we still have to do this episode. And it's got to be the most boring episode of the entire season 7.
So boring.
So very, but we're going to do it justice. We're here to have fun.
Yeah.
Now, before we get into it, we do have to warn you, please hide your wife and hide your kids. This is a politically incorrect podcast. It's a safe space for those of you and us. We don't want to talk politics.
No.
We just want to talk reality TV, and we want to be stupid.
Yep.
We want to use bad words, and we want to have fun. So if you're sensitive,
go away. This ain't for you.
you might want to find yourself another dumpster.
Bye.
But if you're ready to take another RV trip with the Browns to Missouri of all places, God bless. God bless. Welcome to this dumpster.
And if you like what we do over here and you think we're very pretty, please be sure to follow us on Instagram at Reality TV Cringe and join us on Patreon, patreon.com/Reality TV Cringe. We have so much bonus content up on there, ad-free episodes if you're sick of ads. And October on Patreon is about to be lit because we're going to be covering Christine's book, Sister Wife. We're going to do a little raccoon book club for the VIP raccoons.
Oh my
So
God.
you better join us for that.
So much fun. I can't take it.
Yeah.
And I'm drunk. I'm leaving tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm on my way out of here. I'm leaving Texas, honey. I'm going on vacation.
We're watching her big ass dog. Boom.
So I'm drinking.
Yeah, she's drinking.
And we're partying. But yes, absolutely join us on Patreon because we always got content. And when we're not here, we're definitely there. Okay.
Facts.
Now, if you're watching on YouTube, please do not forget to like and comment and share and subscribe, even if you just drop like a little emoji.
Yeah.
Or like tell us how you're doing today. Everything you do helps us in the algorithm. And when we're in the algorithm, you know we're scaling that mountain, girl. We are
Slowly but
approaching
surely.
6,000 subscribers. We're at base camp 10
Yeah.
out of 100. And we
God.
can't wait to get to the top. So with your help, we're going to get there. And thank you in advance.
Thank you.
Okay, so Beatrice, I have to ask you. Did you have any takeaways from this wonderful episode, season 7, episode 5 of Sister Wives?
I mean, I've watched this episode like probably 3 times and I
Why?
don't remember. Well, because like I've watched it in the past and then like I
got it.
watched it a couple times for this podcast to try and like remember what the fuck happened in it. But like I went limp. You know, like Janelle like gets fat shamed again. She climbs a mountain.
She can't win, honey.
And then it's like we see all the older kids in their lives and like I honestly don't give a fuck.
Well, they have hopes and they have dreams for their future,
I don't
5 years in the future.
I literally
None
don't
of
care.
them achieve their dreams.
At all.
At all, which is fine.
Yeah.
But I am bored.
I'm so bored.
Yeah, I've got no takeaway.
I mean, really,
I
what
have
is there?
nothing to say other than let's get into the episode.
Yeah.
Season 7, episode 5, entitled
Growing Up Polygamist, because apparently we don't have an episode 4.
It's not just every season, bitch. It's every episode we have to talk about how we're polygamous. Guess what? We've been with you on this journey for these many years.
For real.
We know you are polygamous. You don't have to tell us anymore. We don't have to discuss it amongst the children anymore. You don't have to go out to various people in the mall and stuff and tell them you're polygamous.
Yeah.
I'm sick of it.
I'm so tired of it. Sick of it. We have a 45-minute long episode where we ask each and every one of the eldest children, except for Leon, I guess, if they're going to be polygamists. And newsflash.
Leon's the only one that wants to.
Yeah, but they don't end up being one.
No.
And neither do the other older kids, because none of them are interested in that bullshit. And it's just like, why do we have to spend time on this? But before we even get to that, we start with poor Janelle, who's going to the gym again. Because she's meeting up with her trainer, and she's going to get weighed again. on national television. And this time it's after supposedly 30 days of her eating clean and working out and like doing everything right.
Which she hasn't done.
Like,
And she admits, like, I'm busy, bitch.
yeah.
I got kids.
Yeah.
I'm running people around. I got my own business. I got real estate.
Mm.
I got all these things that I'm trying to do. And so the last thing that's on my Mormon mind is like, how do I eat clean and
Yeah.
lose weight? So she's showing up to the appointment knowing that it's not going to be a great day for the scale. And I was just thinking to myself, Beatrice, I just remember being your age. What are you? 42?
Wow. 29.
My baby's 29. I remember being 29 years old and thinking by the time I'm my age in my 50s that I'm not going to care about how much I weigh. I'm not going to care about like how I look because I'm going to be so happy with myself. It's not going to matter anymore. Well, newsflash.
Here you are.
I'm like Janelle trying to rock climb and mountain climb and getting on scales in front of a camera, trying to prove to myself that I'm still valid and worthy. I'm like, Janelle, you don't need to be doing this. Why is this a humiliation ritual every other episode for Janelle?
It's
she doesn't want to do it. She's like literally crying.
I know. It's sad. And she like even says like Cody never says anything to her about her weight. Like he's never like shamed her, which I'm just like, I don't know how much I believe about that, but maybe he's all into her body, yada yada, and maybe he was just shaming Christine for hers. I don't know. But it's like, Janelle, you really don't have any reason to like feel so much shame unless like there's something in you that wants to change your body. And that's fine. Like if you want to go to the gym, and like she's talked about it, she likes going to the gym, she likes her fitness, she wanted to make her own Mormon gym and everything. So like she's passionate about it. But like to be repeatedly weighed on national TV is just like another thing. Like I just can't give. I would never. I feel bad.
And I feel bad. And I wish that she could be a part of that lifestyle and enjoy the benefits of all of that without like having to hop on a scale and being so wedded to the number in terms of what her success is. And it's like she's in her 40s and she has the urge, it feels like, to just be happy. And she even says like, why can't I just be fat? Like, I think it's like time for me to accept that I'm just a fat person and that's okay. Like she's this close to just accepting herself for who she is, which is a beautiful, wonderful, intelligent person. And I so related to her because I'm 10 or 15 years older now than she was then. And I'm still not there.
Yeah.
And as women, we all struggle with this. And I just feel really bad for her.
Yeah. And it's like at the same time, it's like, Janelle's saying this, like, well, maybe I should just be resigned to the fact that I'll be, like, fat forever. But then at the same time, it's like she wants to work hard and she's really passionate about doing this. But she also knows that she's not doing everything that she needs to be doing to, like, get to the goal that she wants to get to. And so it's, like, this weird, like, vicious cycle that she's in of, like, being mean to herself and, like, feeling shame about her bad habits. But it's, like, just get to the point where you're fine with where you're at. If you're fine with where you're at, that's great. Like, you don't need to put pressure on yourself to be any which way. And, like, I don't know why she's even doing this. Like, maybe she felt insecure about seeing herself on TV. Because, like, even sometimes when I'm watching the podcast, I'm, like, looking at myself on this camera and I'm like, God damn.
Really?
Well, because it's the angle and stuff. Like, I'm just wondering if she's looking at herself on the footage and feeling bad about her image. And maybe that's why she's feeling compelled to like work out, like try to do this stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what's going on with Janelle, but it's like she gets on the scale. She gained 4 pounds, which is like really not that big of a deal. But like,
No.
she gained 4 pounds after a month and she feels really shitty about herself. And then her trainer like gets on her about it.
So sick of him. But he tries to use symbolism.
It's annoying.
Eye of the tiger bullshit. Like they go and sit down in the little cafe and he's like, write down one word that is acting as an obstacle to your weight loss right now. And I don't want to see it or anything.
Yeah.
But I want you to write it down and I want you to keep it with you. And Janelle's just like, fine, whatever. And this is what makes me wonder whether this isn't actually about her love of fitness, her wanting to lose weight and having her own fitness goals. Rather, whether this is about production, like production is, or the family, or Cody, like making her create this particular style of content that she absolutely hates. And I just wish she didn't have to do it.
I'm just like, there could have been so many other things she could have made content about. Like, her going to her job or something, or like
Mhm.
talking about working, and I don't know, anything other than
Mhm.
getting on a scale repeatedly
Yeah.
for everybody to judge her for her lack of progress or whatever. Like, I don't know. I felt bad. I think we get to a point where she climbs a mountain. I think it's the trainer's idea or something. But before
Mhm.
we even get to that, then we bop on over to the older kids where we have to like go on a montage with
Yeah.
each and every one of them.
Why are we doing this again?
I don't know, to talk about the fact that they grew up polygamist, and are you going to be a polygamist yourself?
And also, it's better that we moved from Utah to
Right.
Las Vegas.
We love Vegas.
Because the kids in the beginning were very unhappy, especially Hunter, especially Maddie, and also Leon. And they all wanted to get out of there as soon as possible. But now, 2 years later, the Browns seem really interested in conveying that the kids are thriving. They're super
Mhm.
happy and they've got goals, man.
Yeah.
5-year goals. And so first we go to Logan.
Uh-huh.
And I always love to spend time with Logan
I like him.
because in the last season or so, like we didn't have a whole lot of time with him. And so we go to his home that he's sharing with roommates and we get to meet his roommates. We learn that Logan is single,
Ready to mingle.
but he's been kissing up on honeys.
Oh, he's been fucking hardcore.
Do you think he's been fucking?
Oh, are you kidding
I don't think
me?
he's been fucking at
He's
all.
definitely
There's
been fucking.
no way Logan's
He literally
been
said
banging.
He said he's so much more liberal than his dad, who believes in court. Like, this dude is fucking.
I don't think so. I think he's
he's so
kissing. I
fucking.
think he's playing the field. I think he's starting to explore his options.
Yeah, the
We
vagina.
meet a bunch of Logan's friends. They're all like cute or whatever, little kids from the university, and they all
Yeah.
tell us what they think about polygamy. And it seems like this is a great family. Logan seems fabulous. I don't have any problem with it at all. And I'm snoring. I don't care.
It's so boring. And it's
I
like
don't
always
care.
the same thing. Like, every single person that they interview that's not polygamist is always like, yeah, they seem like nice people, but I would never live this lifestyle ever. And it's like, shocker. Duh.
Yeah. Rinse and repeat.
It's like the same thing over and over
Yeah.
again. And then we interview Logan and we're like, are you going to be polygamist? And he's like, probably not.
Maybe. I mean,
Maybe. He's
if I
being
find
nice.
myself, with somebody and it happens or something, I'm open to it, I guess, but probably not.
Probably not at all. And then, like, we hear from Cody and the wives and stuff. Like, we have to also hear from the parents and their thoughts. And Cody's like, well, yeah, of course it's a question for, like, all of our kids of whether or not they're going to live polygamy. But we always give them the choice. And, of course, we'd be happy if they lived it, but also we're fine if they don't. And it's like, okay, don't care. I literally don't care.
And then we go to Aspen
Yeah.
and we do the same thing with Aspen. She's a part of a sorority.
Yeah.
She's loving it. And we meet her sorority friends
Boring.
and they go out to play pinball and pizza.
Yeah.
And Aspen tells us that she does not think that she could be a polygamist. She does want to become an educator, however, and she wants to have children because she is known from a very young age that all she wants is like babies, kids, and everything, which did make me take a moment in the year of our Lord 2025 to be so grateful that Aspen and Mitch are preggo.
Yeah. Which is
And they're
very
going to have
sweet.
a baby. And I think she's going to be a wonderful mother.
Definitely, because she's had so many years of practice being the mom for
Parentified
all of
AF.
her siblings and stuff. And then we go to Maddie, who's horseback riding, and she's going like
On a double date with a short king.
I know. I was kind of surprised.
I was a little man. So we lad.
a little bit.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, it's interesting, but she's dating this guy, and then we meet her other generic friends, and of course Maddie's like, I will never be a polygamist. I've said that from day one. We knew this, and I don't know. I was looking at Maddie's hair,
Yeah.
and I'm
Me
just like,
too.
this hair.
Yeah.
That was a different time.
It was.
And she's young, so like, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if she meets Caleb shortly after this.
I'm wondering, is she talking to Caleb?
Yeah,
Because this
like-
is senior year of high school.
Right.
And I think that they met when she was 17 years
I
old.
think so.
At somebody's funeral, right?
I think
And didn't-
Curtis's.
Didn't his brother just die this past summer?
I think it was
and
that,
so I think
yeah.
that's when she met Caleb.
I
I
think
think
so,
she's
too.
talking to him right now.
I mean, she's got to be. But then she's like pretending that the short king is
Yeah.
her boyfriend and that they're so into each other, but they don't look like they're into each other.
Maddie's not acting like she's into the short king. The
No.
short king is like, oh, we're dating for sure.
Totally.
And Maddie's like, of course he'd say that. We are not dating.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely not.
And he's like, Maddie had a crush on me. And she's like, no, he had a crush on me.
Mhm.
Yeah, because you're so desirable. We get it.
Mm-hmm.
Gross. And then we go over to McKelty.
God. I love her. I sent you a picture. Should we put it up right now? I don't know. I just paused it and I'm just like, oh, McKelty.
McKelty. So
Sweet
bad.
summer child.
Yeah,
McKelty.
sweet. Sure.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well,
she's always been annoying. I'm just going to say that from right here. And she goes mini golfing with her generic friends. And she talks about how she'll never live polygamy. She actually wants to be single and live in San Francisco.
And she was born. She was born to be a fashion designer. And so I'm going to move to San Francisco and I don't need a man
at all.
And I'm going to foster 3 children within 5 years. And that's my calling.
I know.
Like, oh, to be a teenager again.
It's actually really funny.
What did you want to be as a teenager?
Oh, God. I wanted to be a neuroscientist. I'm like, I'm going to be a neurosurgeon. I'm going to be a researcher, get my PhD.
That's cool, though.
Yeah.
Do you know what I wanted to be?
What? A singer?
No.
A stripper?
I wish. Oh, my God. I would have killed it.
What?
I was just married too young, or else I would have rocked it out, hoodie. I wanted to be a pastor.
Oh, my God. Well, that's sweet, though.
And it
You kind of did a little bit.
It's a whole story.
Yeah, it's
Never
a whole
mind,
story
but
for
like,
Patreon.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, but
Mhm.
oh, that's cute.
I always wanted to be like a pastor. I always wanted to be in a church.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
It's better than like a fashion designer in San Francisco fostering 3 kids.
Well,
as a
everybody
single
has
mom.
to have a dream.
It's kind of funny. I mean, if like somebody interviewed me or like even my sister, because
Mhm.
she had big dreams too, like as a teenager, I would have totally cringed. I'm sure they all watch this stuff back and they're
Yeah.
like, oh my God, I'm cringe. But like, look, McKelty's a girl who knows what she wants.
Sure.
It's just kind of funny to me that she like wanted to be a big league fashion designer and then she ends up working at a pawn shop.
And meeting Tony. Too many tacos,
Dropping
Tony.
out of college and meeting Tony.
Yeah. Well, he's a chess master, a grandmaster. I don't know
Yeah,
what
oh,
he
yeah.
is, but he's a master of something. God. So, and they've got 1 million children, so I hope they're happy.
It's great.
Yeah.
And then we have like a little scene at the end with the family talking about how they're going to go on another
Why?
RV trip.
Why? So it's spring break for
Yeah.
all the regular kids, so not the university kids. And they thought it would be a great idea to get 2 RVs and 1 van
Yeah.
and take all the rest of those kids to somewhere in Missouri to visit with some Christian weirdos who are also polygamists and are polygamists based on their biblical belief around that. And so they're very
Yeah.
curious. The Browns are very curious, like, why? You guys aren't Mormon, like you're regular Christians. Why are you polygamous? So they want to make this entire trip so that they can continue to platform and proselytize polygamy.
And you have to bring all of the children
Who don't want to go.
who don't want to go at
Nobody
all.
wants to go.
You could at least leave the older teenagers. They can stay home on their own.
Hang out with their friends and stuff.
and like party in the cul-de-sac.
Does
but-
nobody remember Nauvoo? And what
Yeah,
a
for real.
disaster that was.
Yeah.
Our poor girl Mary had like charted the entire thing and every little attraction they were going to see. And Cody bitched the entire time.
Yep.
Everybody was upset the entire time. And now we're going to do it again to go to Missouri.
But this time we're going to make the kids research their own stops.
Yeah.
So that way they can have fun. And this was like Christine's idea, I think, where she's like, I want the kids to like be excited about the trip that they don't want to go on at all, that we're dragging them onto.
We're going to
So-
go to some heritage hills in Amarillo, Texas.
Like,
Okay.
ah! And they're going to take 4
My
fucking
God.
days to drive to Missouri. And I'm just like,
To
I
Missouri.
can't. I would have been a total moody ass teenager.
My God, yes.
I'd be like, I hate you, Mom.
I would have been making life miserable for my parents, for
100%.
sure.
100%. And I think that's like the next episode, but we're not going to get to it
Yeah.
because we're going to start season 20 soon after this.
Yeah.
And then the end of this episode is Janelle climbing a hill that they call a mountain, and she's wearing a weight vest. And this is supposed to be symbolic for the fact that she needs to get over her procrastination bullshit and the mountain that is herself.
Listen, Beatrice, the weight vest was exactly 25 pounds, which
Yeah.
is the amount that Janelle has lost. And the problem with Janelle is that she never looks back to take stock of everything she has accomplished. And so her trainer's like, okay, well then wear this weight then, since it didn't happen and since you don't care. And so he makes her wear the weight vest all the way to the top of the mountain. And she doesn't want to do it at first. She's like, I really would rather be doing anything else.
Taurus.
But she's a Taurus. She puts on that vest. She knows the cameras are on. I would have just kicked him right in the balls and driven away, honey. I would have been like, bye. But she puts on the vest and she hikes up to the top of the mountain.
Yep.
And in her pocket is that word that she wrote down that he told her to write down in the cafe. That one word that signifies what is obstructing her weight loss. And she takes it out, and the word is procrastination.
Yeah.
Very Taurian. Very Taurus.
Definitely.
So she rips it up at the top. I wondered, are you littering?
Yes.
I mean, you're supposed to leave it on the mountaintop, but like, are you literally, that's not okay?
Yeah, it's lame.
But anyway, so she makes it to the top, and that's great. And she feels a sense of accomplishment.
Which is cool.
I am intoxicated. I don't care at all. And
That's
I
really
don't like
boring.
her trainer.
Yeah.
I feel like he's stupid.
Well, some people on Reddit, I was looking back in the archives, were actually shipping them. Like, wanted them to date and stuff.
Now I'm interested.
Which I'm just like, okay, I can see that.
a little bit of
I can
chemistry.
see that a little bit.
Do you think he would have liked all that body yaddy yaddy?
Who wouldn't, right?
You tell me, Lesbot. She's awful pretty. I think
she is
so.
very pretty, yes.
Yeah, maybe.
I was like, oh, I kind of like that. It would have
Yeah.
been cool to like have Janelle have like a little affair.
I would have loved it.
Would have been so great. It would have been exactly what Cody deserves.
Yeah.
But alas, she climbs a mountain. She feels accomplished, and we're bored.
Been bored this whole time. Making the best out of it that we can, but we're
So
bored.
Boring. And then we have the preview where they end up going on that RV trip, and of course everyone's uptight because they have to spend time with each other.
Yikes.
This family actually hates each other
Yeah.
behind their scenes, but they're pretending like they're enjoying this trip together. And Garrison gets all triggered by Isabel or something, and there's a big old fight, and I don't care.
Yeah.
I literally don't care. And then they meet these weirdo Christian polygamists in Missouri, and I'm sure that's going to be so much fun to watch when we come back from the rewinds after season 20. But that's it.
So you're Christian and you're polygamist and you're saying it's biblical.
Yeah, where did
So
that
you're
come
saying it's Old Testament because David had many wives. It's just all bad. Polygamy is bad.
from? Yeah.
Polygamy is for men. Polygamy is meant to subjugate women and exploit children. And I'm sick of seeing a bunch of polygamists, I gotta say. And at least now in season 20 and season 19, season 18, Cody is at least admitting it. And now we have Christine in her book, which, by the way, month of October, we're going to be going through on Patreon. But Christine is admitting that polygamy is bad and harmful. But I'm just like, I really don't want to see another sect of polygamy platformed on TLC. But we're gonna.
And we're probably gonna cover Seeking Sister Wife, right? Because that's also
let's talk
coming
about
out.
that. We have a lot going on right now. Special Forces,
Yeah.
Sister Wives season 20, Welcome to Plathville,
Mhm.
of which we have probably 2 to 3 more episodes.
Yeah.
And Seeking Sister Wives.
Yeah. Which I mean, we have to cover, right?
Yes.
Like we have to cover.
Are you kidding?
Like,
Absolutely.
we have to.
But
I think we're probably gonna cover it after Plathville's done. Yeah.
I think the Gen Pod, so y'all
Yeah.
watching and listening, not you Patreon, because you guys get everything else. But I
Yes.
think the Gen Pod definitely wants Seeking Sister Wives.
Yeah.
But I don't think we can manage to do all of that
Yeah.
at the same time.
No, it's a lot.
Yeah.
Because I work and stuff, and
What?
sorry,
Yeah.
and she's busy. She's cooking a lot and like pleasing her man and stuff.
Yeah.
So like we are gonna cover it. It's just gonna be delayed.
It's probably going to be delayed until after Plathville.
Yeah,
So if Plathville ends on episode 12 and this week is episode 10,
yeah,
then we're just going to do like a shorty recap of where we are and then start from there. Is that what we're going to do?
yeah. For Seeking Sister Wife. So we will cover it. Keep an eye out for it. It's
Yeah.
just gonna be delayed because we're busy ass bitches.
We got a lot going on.
We got a lot going on.
We got a lot going on.
So stay tuned for that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, is there anything else that we need to say to these beautiful raccoons before we get up on out of here, Beatrice?
Well, if you love our podcast, please, I beg you, Go to your favorite podcast platform and leave us a glowing 5-star review. It costs you nothing, and it really helps us grow the pod, and we really appreciate it. So thank you so much.
Normally, we would be back later this week to talk Plathville, but I am going on vacation. So
Yeah.
next week, we're going to have Plathville, Sister Wives 20, and also Special Forces.
my
We don't
God.
know how we're going to distribute that throughout the week next week, but
Yeah.
we'll let you know. So stay tuned for that. And until then, please do not forget that we have nothing but love for you, and peace out.
Bye.